Hello students, I hope you're having a great day. This is a view of what your test is going to be like tomorrow. I just want to make some general statements about these. I realize that they're getting too long and that's making you not want to watch it, so I'm actually going to try to condense it. Alright, so what is the value of the expression? Well, plug in 4 for x and then plug in -5 for y. Now make sure that when you use your calculator, use parentheses around the negative. If you notice with the next question, it's also a negative. Okay, so put it in your calculator, -3, make sure all of that's in parentheses, and then the square goes on the outside. Because if you make it -3 squared on your calculator and just write it that way, it's going to come out to be -9, and that's not going to be right. Same way down here with your x's and y's. Just make sure that all of your negative numbers are put in parentheses. Again, same way here. All right, plugging in -4. This one you have decimals. Be sure to watch your decimals as you plug them in. All right, and again, I'm just showing you these. You can stop them. If you have any questions, send me a picture of them through Remind, and I'll be glad to help you out. All right, this one, it's a little bit longer, but again, just remember, the A goes in parentheses. So you want to make it look like this on in your calculator, to where like with this part right here. Now again, I'm not going to do all of it, all right, but when I take 3, okay, 3 right here, times -2 squared. Okay, that's what I want it to look like, or that's what it needs to look like in your calculator for it to work properly. All right, next set of questions. All right, dealing with inequalities. All right, the inequality is equivalent to which of the following? You're just solving for x. Subtract 2, multiply by 5, divide by -3. Now remember, warning, okay, whenever you divide by a negative, you got to flip your sign. Okay, this one, okay, what should the inequality look like? This one, okay, for the system of inequalities below, which of the following defines the set? Okay, to where what should it look like? Okay, and then we have just our standardized graphing, okay, where you have, when you have a closed circle, means that it's equal to, there's a line underneath that inequality. When you have an open circle, there's no line under it, okay? For this one, all right, we have, and I'm probably going to give you the answer for this one. The number of the graph pictured is represented by, okay, this is going to be x is less than or equal to -2. Okay, so that matches up, that matches up. The other 3 I can toss out. Then this one's going to be x is greater than or equal to 5. Well, this is the only one that equals it. So that's going to be your answer. All right, same way down here. You're going to solve, add 7, then divide by 2. X is greater than or equal to 10. All right, and then which one, make sure I'm doing, oh, I'm sorry, 5. Once we add 7 to the 3, that's going to be 10, then divide by 2. All right. The next one here, okay, I have just some word problems, okay? All right, just watch them carefully, read over them, okay? We've done these in class, all right? If you have any questions in particular about some, let me know and I'll be glad to help you, okay? Like this one, when Caitlin went to bed, the temperature was 36. When she woke up, it's -9. It's dropped by 45 degrees. All right, this one we've had a couple of times on previous tests. Okay, 88 cents per box or 4 for 3. Okay, so how much are they saving? And remember this part of the problem, with each box, not total, with each box. All right, and then this one, the hair grows at ½ an inch per year. All right, next set. Okay, well, if it'll come apart here, there we go. All right, I have, there's a diagram, okay, and it keeps he keeps making it larger. So I'm going to start, it's going to go from 3.5 inches to 7. So it's going to grow by 1.2 each time. So I'm going to multiply 3.5 by 1.2 and then keep multiplying the next number by 1.2 until I find my way all the way to 7. Okay? Then what is 120% of a number? Okay, or 120% of x, so 1.2x equals 720. All right, we're going to solve for x, and then, so we would divide 720 by 1.2, and that's going to give us, I think, 600, and then what's half of 600? 300. All right, what if 480 is what percent, is 8% of what number? When they're asking that, you know it's going to be a larger number than 480. All right, so, and much larger than just 488. So you only have 2 options down there. All right, pumpkins. Okay, the next one. Okay, table below. Okay, they want to know the distribution, okay, and what percentage was at least as old as a Bear Scout. Okay, again, we've had this one. So we look at the Bear Scout at, sorry, it got blurry there, 17% and 28%. We're going to add that up. And then again, 150%, 1.5 of 264, or 0.18 of 36 to get the tip. Okay, next one's a bakery. All right, and I'll just let you read it. Okay, and then the dealership down below, and then a school faculty meeting is catered. Okay, next one, a table of milk. All right, now just be careful with this. Okay, this one, the best way to solve it, okay, is to take any of these and multiply them by 1.14. And which one of these, if you multiply by 1.14, do you get 236? Okay, the difference, remember, you take your old minus your new, and then you get that answer, and then divide it by your old. That's your percentage change. Old minus the new, get that answer, then divide it by the old. That's your percentage change. All right, and then Anderson Manufacturing. Okay, and we've done this one. Okay, and then it looks like, okay, a few more over here dealing with the pizza. Okay, you just got to change that 1/2 to an 1/8, and then you'll figure out how much, what the ratio is. Recipe, 2 1/4 cups of milk. What is the maximum tubs of milk of ice cream that it can make? And then sophomores, freshmen, sophomores, juniors are 2, 4, 3. There are 8 freshmen. Okay, so I know that if I multiplied that by 4, I'd have to multiply all of those by 4. Okay, and then that would let you know what the question's asking for. All right, that should do it. Oh, I forgot 2 others. Let's see here. Corn maze and ghost.